Welcome to Miss Unveiled, where secrets meet science and the world unfolds. Europe is changing. Countries that were once cool and pleasant in summer are now burning. Forests are on fire. People are sweating in places that used to wear jackets in July. But why? Why is Europe heating up more and more every year? Let's break it down in simple words and find out what's really going on. The earth is warming. That's the simple answer. But the reason is not nature, it's us. Cars, planes, factories, and power plants release gases into the sky. These are called greenhouse gases. They trap heat like a blanket around the earth. So every year more heat gets stuck. And Europe, which already has warm summers, is now getting extreme heat. There is a powerful wind high above us called the jet stream. It moves weather, rain, wind, and clouds across the planet. Normally, it moves fast, pushing heat away and bringing cool air. But now, because the North Pole is warming, the jet stream is getting weaker. It starts to wobble like a slow moving snack. That means hot air stays stuck over Europe for days, even weeks. That's how we get long heat waves. Glaciers are giant sheets of ice on mountains and near the poles. They help cool the planet by reflecting sunlight like mirrors. But now glaciers are melting fast, and when the white ice disappears, it reveals dark land or water. These darker surfaces absorb heat instead of reflecting it. That adds more heat to the earth. So melting glaciers lead to more heat, and more heat leads to more melting. It's a dangerous cycle. Forest fires used to be rare in Europe. Now every summer we hear about fires in France, Spain, Greece, Portugal. But why? Hotter air dries out trees, grass, and soil. One small spark from a cigarette, lightning, or power line, and the whole forest can burn. And with less rain, fires spread fast and are hard to stop. This also releases more carbon into air, making things worse. Ever notice how cities feel hotter than the countryside? That's because buildings, roads, and rooftops absorb heat all day and release it at night. Trees and plants cool the air, but cities don't have enough of them. This is called the urban heat island effect. It makes cities feel like ovens in summer. People get tired, sick, and even die from extreme heat. Sweden had a heat wave. Switzerland's glaciers are vanishing. Even Germany and the UK are seeing 40-degree summers. Why? Because climate change doesn't just warm hot places, it warms everywhere. Snow is melting early, winters are shorter, and countries that were once cool are now sweating in July. The problem is not just heat, it's the cycle. More heat melts more ice. More ice melting creates more heat. Forests burn, releasing more carbon. Less rain dries the land, which reflects less light. It's like a machine stuck in fast forward, and the more we ignore it, the faster it runs. The good news is we still have time. We can switch to clean energy like wind and solar. We can stop cutting forests and plant new ones. We can cool cities with trees, parks, and green rooftops. Every small change helps. Less driving, more public transport. Eating local, saving electricity. The solutions are not magic, they are action. Europe is warming fast, but this is not just about Europe, it's about the whole planet. It's not too late, but we must act now. The future is hot, unless we choose to cool it. The choice is ours.